Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. We are here for another Christmas themed video, and today's video is over 50 homemade Christmas gift ideas that will be really personalized, save you money and make your Christmas period more financially free for you. These will save you money and help you be able to buy more gifts for more people if that's what you want with a smaller budget. So I think I've got my list down here, of course. I've got about just over 50, I think 53 maybe. And if you saw my other previous video from last year that was 50 free and cheap Christmas gift ideas, it's going to be quite similar to that, but instead these are all ones that you can make yourself. They're all handmade, all ones that you can personalize. And yeah, I just thought Christmas doesn't have to be about buying new fancy things. You can save some money and make some great personalized gifts for your friends and family. I am feeling very pregnant. It's getting bigger by the day, as you're probably noticing from my videos. Each video I'm just looking massive, but baggy jumpers are my friends. These items aren't in any particular order. I just jotted them all down that when I came up with them, and I'm sure there are loads that I will have missed, so let me know what I've missed down below so we can help everyone else out to have as many homemade Christmas gift ideas as possible. I'm just going to get straight into it. I probably won't spend too much time talking about them, they're quite self-explanatory. Let's go for number one. I came up with this idea because I'm planning on either doing this for my eldest, or we're going to get a make your own kit that I'll put together for him, but it's making a dream catcher. So this honestly is great for any age, and dream catchers can come in such amazing different shapes, sizes and colours, and it's such a lovely idea, I think, as a gift. So why don't you make some friends or family or your children some beautiful dream catchers. Number two is, if you have the skills to, how about you make a beautiful patchwork quilt? My mother-in-law made one for my eldest when he was a newborn, and I treasure it to this day. They are beautiful. Number three is, what about making a homemade Christmas wreath? This can be with foraged items, or it can be that you buy reusable silk flowers that they use every single year. But you can make a beautiful homemade wreath people can treasure, especially if you know someone who's just recently married or just starting their Christmas decoration collection. A homemade wreath, I feel, is a great first step in their Christmas decorations. And to go along with that, number four is a Christmas garland. Last year I made lots of homemade Christmas garlands. I will link my video down below from last year where I showed you how I did that. And you can make them as detailed as you'd like. I like the more minimal look, but again, you can use foraged ingredients, oranges that are going bad in your cupboards, in your pantry, wherever you keep your oranges, in your fridge. That's what I did. I had lots of oranges that were about to go bad, so I dried them out and made beautiful homemade Christmas garlands. Number five, my fifth idea is, what about a foraged bouquet? It can be a Christmassy bouquet, it cannot. Like, you find a beautiful foraged pieces and make a beautiful bouquet. If you are a florist, that would be amazing, and you can even make them so that they last a lot longer, like more like a centerpiece for Christmas, like a foraged centerpiece. That would be beautiful. And to go along with number five, number six is making a bouquet out of silk flowers. So you can, if you're wanting to spend a bit of money but it's something that will last forever, you can go buy some beautiful silk flowers and greenery and make a beautiful bouquet or centerpiece that they can use every year or all year round. My number seven is, if you grow houseplants, a lot of the houseplants today that we have in your home, like spider plants and pothos, can be propagated. If you would like, I've got a video down below on how I propagate my houseplants, but it is super easy, super cheap, and you can be doing it all year round. It doesn't even have to be Christmas, it can be birthdays and other gifts as well. My number eight is, what about making some homemade hanging baskets? So you can propagate your houseplants for pretty much free and make a beautiful homemade hanging basket. And then my number eight is a beautiful macrame piece. I really want some of these. I've been wanting them for ages. I've just not gotten around to either learning how to make it or finding someone that does. And I want a really big, beautiful, colourful one. I think they're stunning. One day I'll get around to doing it, I'm sure. Number 10 is what about making some homemade potpourri. You can use amazing essential oils. We're currently in the process of trying to clear our house out of fragrances because it's really affecting my asthma. But when it's like essential oils and really natural, then that is normally something that I can handle. So it's a great idea for people that want a more natural, fragrance-free home, but still something that smells really lovely. Number 11 is if you have this ability, if you have the skill, you can draw or paint a beautiful picture. If you know that someone wants a specific thing or they really enjoy certain types of art, you can create that for them and they can have it hanging in their house all year round. Number 12 is if you have this skill, what about you embroider something? So this could be anything, a beautiful embroidered pillow. My mother-in-law created a pillow for us from our wedding, and it has the date of our wedding and our names, and it's beautiful and I really cherish it. You can do anything, it doesn't have to be a pillow, it could even be if you know that your friend wants a cool pair of embroidered jeans, you can do that. Number 13 is if you have the skill, how about you knit something? Hats, gloves, scarves, socks, some big woolly Christmassy knitted socks. Who wouldn't love that for Christmas? I would. I'm wearing woolly socks now, but they're not knitted ones. Hey, anyone who wants to knit me some beautiful socks, you can do that if you want. I love knitted socks. I got distracted. Number 14 is how about you make some homemade candles. Once again, like I said, we're trying to get out of the fake fragrances that we find everywhere in society now, but some amazing homemade candles with pure essential oils, amazing. Such a beautiful idea, and I think I said this in my previous video. I used to make candles a few years back. I would go to charity shops and find really funky looking teacups and make candles in these teacups, and they were just so cute. So there's an idea for you. Number 15 is you can make your own homemade snow globes. This can be as easy as keeping your jars. It's super simple. There are loads of tutorials online. If you are making a scenery type snow globe, go to cake decoration shops. That I used to work in one when I was younger, and the things that you can get for them are so cheap, and that's where most people get their bits for like little snow globes. Number 16 and number 17 are going hand in hand. It's you can write a poem or a short story / comic book. My husband and I, we got together at 15. We had no money when we were first together because we were 15, and we would make each other, my husband would make me amazing poems and I would draw him funky pictures. And we did this for years, and I still have them all up in my beautiful memory box up in the loft, kept nice and safe. And I feel like, and I hope that I will cherish them forever. And if you have young children, like the short stories or comic books, you can personalize to them. Number 18 is you can make homemade soaps. Again, trying to get out of all of that fragrance, you can make it very natural, and I would really appreciate some homemade soap. Number 19, which this makes me super, like, I love this idea, and I'm hoping next year, where I've been to the last few years of my garden have not done great. Next year I'm hoping will be a new year for it, but one thing you can do is grow your friends and family's Christmas veg. I have a friend who has an amazing allotment. He is incredible, and he grows enough stuff that he could probably make up a few boxes for his friends and family and have all of their homemade, homegrown, organic Christmas veg. And I feel like that is an amazing Christmas gift idea. Could you imagine a few days before Christmas getting a delivery at your door of beautiful homegrown organic parsnips, Brussels sprouts, and all of these beautiful things? So amazing. And the amount of, I know as a gardener, the amount of time and effort it would take to do that, I would appreciate it so much. Going along with that is number 20, you can make your own homemade chutneys and jams. Collect your jars for the whole year, and throughout the year, over summer, when you're peak season for harvesting, you can make your own homemade jams and chutneys for Christmas. I would love that. I think most people would. Number 21, which I feel like is always one of my favourite ideas, and I think it's just me hinting to any friends and family that might watch my videos. I don't think anyone does, to be fair. Number 21 is personalised coupons. This is such an easy thing you can do for people. It's free, it's just your time, and I would appreciate it so much. Someone wants to give me a few free babysitting coupons. Dude, yes please. Me and my husband don't go on many dates. Come watch my kids, we would love to go out on a date. But the coupons can be whatever you want. If it's your spouse, free massages, and they can be redeemed at any time of the person's choosing. And you can get super creative with personalized coupons. You can also get a little bit dirty with them as well if you wanted, just throwing that out there. Number 22 is making homemade Christmas decorations. You can make homemade like baubles. You can also forage for and cut pieces of wood and then paint them. I think I've got a hand painted decoration with my youngest son's name on, because his name's quite rare. I couldn't find any personalized decorations in the shop, so I had one personally made. If you could make those, give them to your friends and family. Number 23 is you can make some homemade bath bombs. If you're buying like a bath bomb from Lush for like £7, you could make so much more for less, and it would be so much nicer. Number 24 is making some homemade sugar scrubs. Again, you can personalize this. Number 25 is you can make some natural homemade Play-Doh. I did this for my eldest when he was like 3 years old for Christmas. I made a ton of different colors of homemade Play-Doh, and I got a big basket of secondhand stamps and cookie cutters, and that was pretty much his whole present for Christmas, was just all this homemade Play-Doh and the cookie cutters. And it cost me hardly anything, because I'll try and put my Play-Doh recipe that I found either down below or on the screen. Super simple. We just made it a couple of days before Christmas, wrapped it up in like plastic wrap or like the beeswax kind of wraps, or you can put them in tubs. And yeah, it kept him entertained for days. And you don't panic so much when you make your own Play-Doh about the colours combining. Like when you buy Play-Doh that's expensive and then they mush all the colours together, you just kind of go, oh no. When you make your own, you know how easy and quick it is. You don't really care so much because you can just make some more. Number 26, which this just reminds me of my childhood, because me and my dad used to do it all the time, but it is making homemade fudge for people. Again, you can choose the flavors, you can get creative with it, and you can wrap them up in beautiful paper and you can just make it look stunning. Homemade fudge is a win in my books. Number 27 and number 28 go hand in hand. It's how about making some homemade cookies or homemade gingerbread men and houses. I have a recipe video down below for the gingerbread that we use for making our houses and cookies. You can even do, especially if it's for children, is you can make the cookies and or the gingerbread men and houses, and then you can buy some or make some icing and then send it off to them, and they can then decorate their own gingerbread men and houses and cookies. And that's a super sweet idea, I think. And every year we make our own gingerbread and it's great. And it's like a proper family tradition at this point. But 29, if you keep bees, you can gift some of that amazing homemade honey. I'm sure everyone would appreciate that. Number 30 is how about making, oh, sorry, I'm getting kicked. Number 30 is how about making some amazing yummy brownies. You can make these Christmas themed and have some peppermint and bits in, or you can have any flavour you want, but brownies, it's always a win around Christmas. Number 31 is making homemade marshmallows. I've never done this, but I've heard it is super, super simple. So I'm sure you can find plenty of recipes online to help you learn how to do this. Number 32 is making your own mulled wine spice kits. You just need to buy a very cheap bottle of wine and you can then make a mulled wine spice kit to go along with it. Number 33 is you can actually make your own homemade chocolate. There are so many tutorials online, and rather than buying from Hotel Chocolate this beautiful kind of ready-made chocolates and stuff, you can try an attempt at making your own and get really creative with the flavors. Number 34 is you can make your own homemade candy canes. Never done it. Maybe I should try, but that would be pretty cool. You can get creative with the flavors and the colors. Number 35 is you can make some super yummy homemade toffees. Homemade toffees always remind me of the Enchanted Wood and Moonface. If you know, you know. Number 36 and number 37 is you can make your own homemade shortbreads, and millionaire shortbreads. I have a feeling I know why they're all food driven. Number 38 is you can make your own Christmas cakes, or any cakes, but specifically Christmas cakes. Number 39 is you can make your own homemade hot chocolate kits. Number 40 is you can make homemade muffins. Number 41 is you can make some homemade infused oils, cooking oils I mostly mean, like chili oils, and get creative with the different types of oils you can create. Number 42, for those that are able to drink alcohol this year, you can make some DIY cocktail kits. I'll put a picture of what I mean on the screen. Number 43 is you can make homemade Santa and reindeer and snowman cones. I'll put a picture of what I mean on the screen. For kids, it's a great stocking filler as well, and a great thing for parties. If your kids want to get something for their friends, but you don't want to spend a ton of money, it's a great idea for that as well. Number 44 is something in a jar. What I mean by this is you can make and put all of the ingredients for homemade cookies and like make your own items in a jar. You print out a label with the instructions on, and then you just give them that. And a lot of shops have been doing this the last couple of years, and they are so expensive. You can make your own for so much cheaper. I'll put some pictures of what I kind of mean on the screen. And again, you can personalize it, you can make them as beautiful as you want, and you can save any leftover jars from the year for this. My number 45 is the break glass in case of emergencies sweet picture. I'll put a picture of what I mean for this. Great for kind of that pre-teen kid age, I think, or for like a friend in the office. I feel like that would be a really good gift as well. Number 46 is popcorn making kits. Popcorn kernels are insanely cheap, and then you just add in the flavorings and then teach, again, like the jars, put a label on how to make it and the instructions, and they can have all different flavored popcorns. You can do sweets, salted, savory, anything you want. It'd be great. Number 47 is you can make a scrapbook. So for my 18th birthday, and also I think I'd made one for my sister's 18th birthday, we made each other homemade scrapbooks, and it had loads of pictures of us in that we printed out. It had like anecdotes and beautiful things, and it was just really sweet. A scrapbook is something that's just so treasured. And yeah, you can kind of, especially if it's for a family friend who have children, I'm putting it out there now, most families do not print out photos of them and their children anymore because it's just on your phone, it's a faff. It's not as easy as it was when we were kids to just have printed photos. So if you can make a scrapbook or have lots of photos printed out for them, families will really appreciate that because they won't ever really get around to doing it themselves. My number 48 is if you have the skill, you can make some pottery, or you can go to one of those painting pottery classes and paint something for someone and make it personalized. Number 49 is you can make some homemade personalized jewelry. Number 50 is you can make some natural perfumes. With everything that I'm telling you, there will be loads of tutorials and things online to teach you how to do this, but a perfume would be a really nice personalized gift. Number 51 is a crochet item. I know of a person that makes homemade crocheted teddies. My mother-in-law, once again, I've mentioned her a lot in this, she's great at homemade stuff. She made all of my children's blankets out of crochet, like through crochet, and I still have them today. I wonder if she'll make one for this one. I hope so. Number 52, I really liked this one. It's if you're hosting Christmas and you want to get people gifts, one way to do it is you can make personalized Christmas crackers. So you can buy everyone a little gift and then make your own Christmas crackers, and make sure you put them in the right places, but then everyone, when they open their crackers, rather than getting the really pointless stuff that you always get in Christmas crackers, like, what, I don't even know, like there's like the sharpeners and rulers and just completely pointless things. You can personalize the Christmas cracker gift to each person. It'd be such a sweet thing around Christmas dinner, everyone pulling their Christmas crackers and then getting such personalized lovely things. And then I've got one more idea, my last idea, number 53. If you have the skills to wow, it would be amazing. You can write and compose a song. Hear me out. I feel like that is just the tip of the iceberg of what you can do. If you know how to play an instrument, you're pretty good. Like, it's pretty much writing a poem, just adding music to it. Got this. Yeah. But anyway, I just thought that was a really cute idea. They were all of the ideas that I had. I had 53 altogether. Let people down below know any that I missed. I tried to get to 60, but I just ran out of steam and ideas, I guess. But I'm sure there's loads that I did miss. So let everyone know down below what I missed, give them some more ideas, and let me know if you do decide to do any of these. I'm planning in the new year to try better with my Instagram because I have not been good at that whatsoever, but I do go on it and check it. So if you do make any of these, then please take a picture and share it with me on Instagram. I would love to see it, and let me know what I missed and help everyone else out down below. And I hope this helps you have a more affordable, financially free Christmas, and let's get creative and start learning some new skills. That just sounds so much fun and so exciting. That is everything for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next video. And give it a like and subscribe. It does really help out my channel, the likes and the comments, and I enjoy seeing them. Like, now that I'm starting to just feel better, I'm starting to really enjoy getting back into making the videos. That's everything for today, guys. I will stop rambling, and I will see you in my next video next week, hopefully. Bye friends, have a great day. Merry Christmas.